Oh, hey there, I didn't see you. I'm just sitting here checking out these new Haylou Moripods. Right here is the box. There's not much to it. There's nothing in the box except a charging cable and some documentation. We're so ready, so prepared. Here's the case. Boom, like so, right? These are the same size as the AirPods, about the same size. So this can sit up nice and flat. There's no wireless charging. USB Type-C right here. Let me read you some specs right quick, right before we get into the showpiece right here. And I was looking at myself in the monitor. I hate when I do that. Okay, so it says, I don't want to get it wrong. It says the latest Qualcomm QC3040 chip is built in, Bluetooth 5.2 technology, about a little over 300 milliseconds of lag if you're gaming, by the way. Supports aptX, of course, that's good. High definition audio, CD-like quality with aptX is always good. I'm a big fan of aptX. High definition calls, we'll get into a call test here shortly, okay? And noise cancellation, is it? We'll see. And it has this clear voice something, CVC, I forgot what it is, 8.0, which ensures clear calls without any disruption, which will kind of put that through the test with the dual mics on each earbud, which is great. 12 millimeter super long biocompound diaphragm speakers in here. So 12 millimeter drivers, okay? And some advanced chip, Bluetooth chip, but that's 5.2. So yeah, that's it. 4.5 hours on this. 24 hours they claim on the whole thing, but you need to reduce it by, I'd say, 4 hours or so. So probably 20 hours, including the case and the earbuds, which is great. For the price, this is $39.99, $39.99. And right now there's a 20% clippable coupon on Amazon. I was just looking to make sure I had the price down, and I was like, whoa, 20% off $40 is pretty good if this is a decent set. So anyway, that exists. And this is a proprietary kind of deal going on. I don't think it's a knockoff of like, hey, I'll buy this and glue my name on to something that already exists. It's branded markings throughout. This is touch controls, so 1, 2, 3 taps and stuff like that on each earbud, and you can listen to one earbud or the other one. They're not tied to one another while one's charging, if that's what you want to do, which is great. It sounds good. I'll tell you what I ran into. I ran into my phone having something on here which was a no-no for this at the time, and I was like, what is going on? They can't sound this bad, can they? What I had, I want to show you, if I can be as ready as possible and pull this thing up. There it is. I had LG 3D sound engine in auto mode, so it would like try to do this, improve the sound on its own. And I was messing with my phone's equalizer, which is something I recommend doing if you don't have a trusted source or actually in-ear earbuds. Let me show you these before I get too far ahead of myself. I've had these a month. I've been checking these out on and off for a month, just to try to make sure, you know, I do my due diligence. I like them on normal flat EQ. It sounded pretty good between that and electronic, depending on the music I'm listening to. But I had to take that LG sound stuff that it was trying to do off, and once I did that, it just boomed. It came to life, because I was thinking, man, these things, this 12 millimeter driver is not cutting it. It's not in, the sound's not in my ear. It feels like it's over there for these to not be in ear. These are kind of like on ear, I guess, or something like that. But you know the idea if you've ever had AirPods. So for the price, though, what we're going to get to, the price, I think it is quite nice. And I do think you need to check it out if you're in the market for it. But if you're cool with not having wireless charging, because I know a lot of people, me included, I like to set my earbuds down in the car and use that wireless charging in the car whenever I'm riding around, and it kind of charges it for me, and I never really have to charge it just because I just do that by nature. And I use Android Auto because mine has the cable. I know they have the cableless Android Auto and stuff like that now, but not on my 2019 awesome Odyssey, Honda Odyssey. I don't know if you know about those things, and I don't know if you know they're going to stop making them. 2022 is the last year model. That electric EV push, it's probably going to come out with a new electric van And Honda has partnered with GM, so GM's going to actually make the batteries and electrical components and probably the base plate and the frame that whatever Honda's body, they want to sit down on top of that. So there's a little extra good news, or news for you. I don't want to say good news, but news. Anywho, back to the product. Here's an audio test. This is the Moripod Haylou Earbuds test. This is an audio test, okay? So I'm going to do a little chitty chatting. And right now, there's no sound going on. I'm in the kitchen, so there could be an echo. Who knows? And right now, I'm talking normal. So let me increase this white noise machine. It's going to be pretty loud. And we'll just play with this and see. Right now, it's full blast. I'm talking, so hopefully you don't hear the sound machine. Now I'm going to be quiet and see if it focuses on the sound machine so you can hear exactly how loud this machine really is. All right, now I'm coming back. The sound machine's in the same placement it was, so if my voice is boosted, that's great, and the sound machine is down low, even better. So now I'm going to whisper, kind of take it down real low. Whisper pretty quiet, so two people would only hear, side by side. And now I'm going to go back up to normal. So hopefully that has sorted itself out with that sound machine. Now I'm going to turn the sound machine off, and we'll do a little range test. I'll go 40 feet, 2 walls, okay? 40 feet, 2 walls. I'll let you know where I'm at now, 10 feet. I'm crossing into a wall, so now there's a wall between us. And now I'm at 20 feet, and I'm still going strong. I'm about to go and put the second wall between us. Right here is the second wall between us at 40 feet. So you got 40 feet, 2 walls, okay? Now I'm coming back. I am coming back 30 feet. I'm coming back 20 feet. Right here. And now there's 1 wall between us so far. And 10 feet. Boom, no wall. There's no wall right now. So hopefully that kept crystal clear audio the whole entire time, because if it did, then that's going to be a sweet microphone. I'm talking real high on purpose. It's as high as I could possibly be. I don't know why I have to sing when I'm this high. Now we're going to get in some S's, some pure S's. S, 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 S. So that was an awesome audio test. Hope you enjoyed that, and this is what it sounds like. So for $39 with a 20% off clippable coupon down in the YouTube description on Amazon, this might fit that sweet spot there, and everyone can listen to some stuff and get that natural spatial awareness as well, because these are not earbuds in ear. They're out ear, outside the ear, fit in the ear, but you know all that already. So that was the audio test, and that kind of concludes everything. There's not much to it. These are earbuds, and nowadays they're all sounding pretty good as long as the specs are there. Your aptX, your Bluetooth 5.2. I don't know if I mentioned the latency's a little over 300 milliseconds, so take that into consideration. And if you want to know competitive gaming, I probably wouldn't go any more than 15 milliseconds to actually be, and that's not even counting as competitive. 3 milliseconds of latency, you wouldn't want to go over that for super competitive. So with being over 300 milliseconds of latency, you got the idea. But it doesn't matter, we're watching video, everything's synced up, sounds nice. Of course there's audio leakage. If you're ever on a pair of out of ear, you're just gonna hear it. It's not a seal. And you also get passive sound coming in, so it's not manufactured sound coming through and produced in. You get a natural state of awareness of your surroundings by having these just resting in your ear and not actually, so you can hear someone speaking to you. There is no app, so you can pause. So if someone's talking to you, comes up to you, you can just pause it. There's no volume controls on this. You just skip your Google, activate your Google, Siri, whatever. So skip, back, pause, and play or answer phone calls and hang up. That's it. So for the price, bottom line, the price, of course I recommend these. They sound just fine, I thought there would have been more than they were when I was checking back on the price before making this video. So all that's good news. So if you are looking for a pair, you can get these through Amazon, so you have that coverage for return if something's wrong. But I haven't had anything wrong. My play volume is about 80%. That's good enough for me, and that gets me about 4.5 hours per charge off of this, about 20 hours total with the case. So make sure to check the link out down in the YouTube description. There'll be some specs and stuff in that I'm sure that I miss. And make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified on the next earbuds I got coming to you. I got another pair I've got to review. I have a humongous backlog of some awesome one of a lifetime products, I guess. Yeah, there's not that many out there in the world. It's a Kickstarter, a little spoiler. So we're gonna test that out as well. Bunch of cool stuff, man. Like, I'm surprised at what I have to offer, and I'm surprised how behind I am. See ya.